Hey there everyone, and welcome back to KarotKraft. I am Knife and I am here with episode number 10 of the KarotKraft season 1. I am... Oh, this is going away. As you saw in the little montage bit at the beginning, I am taking part in the art contest, and the art contest is as follows, is to do a nether portal. Now I am choosing to do the nether portal that is linked to the warehouse because it was looking plain, and I always had plans to actually build something onto this. So I've got my box of goodies here that I'm going to use in order to make this. Luckily, and rather coincidentally, I'm actually in a warped forest. So if we go into F3, for example, you see there it says warped forest. So I don't need to worry too much about mobs spawning here, because only Endermen and Striders, if there's lava, will actually spawn here. So I can get going on that. What my plan is to actually do what I did within the actual main warehouse room with the blaze spawner, and that's going to be sort of having these floors that go something like this. Now the issue with this is it's actually even, because obviously the rules state in the contest that I need to use the standard nether portal. I'm just hoping that that's going to be okay, like having it sort of like as a floor going into it, because I kind of like don't like having to jump up to do things because I am lazy. So if I go like that, is that what is going on there? Why don't I have an extra one there? So that needs to go here to make that 2, and there, and there. Okay. So yes, this isn't going to take all that long, I don't think, to do. Although I don't know if I've got enough material. So I've got my purple, because that's the sort of centre of the floor that I've got going. And then... yeah, that is all fine. Now that kind of points in a direction to where the cliffside base is. So what I need to do as well is I'll need to bring it up a little bit, and that's where the tough bricks come in, because obviously I've been building with tough. So the idea is that I will just come along here and just sort of plonk this around. Like, actually I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. I think what I need to do is just sort of figure out a bit of a circle pattern to get this going, and I think I'm going to need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there, 1, 2 there, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have completed the design. I'm not 100% happy with it, but I think it's as good as I can make it right now. I am going to probably put in some sort of coloured thing there. In fact, actually, let's go quickly do that now. I'm going to then light the portal and then submit my entry into the competition. Yeah, this definitely feels as though it needed that extra, just that extra little pop. I might bring some, I keep adding extra things to it now. we go. Just around there. And I've got this side here, which has got the feather. I quite like that. It's kind of like ties in with the main base, and this sort of ties in with the shop and everything. There we are. Okay, I might also add the end rods on that, one there, like that. There we go. That's just what it needed, just as that like little finishing touch, and then and then one more there, one more there. I don't have any of them. Let's just plop that like that. It gives it that sort of trial chamber vibe as well. A nice sturdy sort of build. Like that. It's time to now light this thing up. It's a bit boxy maybe, but there is some interesting elements to it, so hopefully it will look nice. And as I say, this is for the competition, so let's go. Let's light this up and enter. Perfect, and it links just nicely into there. Okay, so I'm going to go and submit my entry to the guild, and then I will be able to move on with the next part of the video, which is going to be a bit of a server tour. Server tour, that sounds like a really weird name, but yeah, a server tour. And we're going to go around and check out some of the areas. Going to start off with the bits that I've done first, come around and have a quick look, and then going to go and have a look at everything else and see what people have been up to. On the 20th of July 2024, a group of us embarked on this server and spanned out across the entire island that we see here. This is the spawn area, which, as you can see, has changed considerably since it first started. We've now got a stables, we've got this wonderful tree that Karot built, and some various other trees as well. This was all blank space when it first started, and then we all just spanned out and created our builds. In this section of the video, I'm going to do a little tour, particularly of some of the areas that have seen the most development. I can't go to everyone's bases because there are just that many people that have got bases and things, but I'll go to a few of them, and also to the shopping district, which you have seen in the most recent videos, but also my areas as well. But I think it's now time to just do a little bit of a journey and sort of retrace the footsteps that I went on when I first started. So let's go. So I wandered around as the server first started and kind of went down in this sort of direction. I can't remember if I actually found the trail ruin, so I might have gone over there, or that might have been part way through the opening. I'll have to re-watch the video. But my journey took me sort of this way north. I'd already kind of knew roughly where I wanted to build, so I would have gone in this sort of direction, traversing the landscape and sort of going this way. None of this was here back then. This is where most of the pop-up shops arrived. We've got the we've got Dux's little copper shop here, and it's about to turn to night because of course it is. And then we kept on going this way, going along and just sort of starting up, and as you can see, loads of pop-up shops, and this was all forest as well. This was very much a birch forest, and now it's kind of been torn down, and hopefully we'll be able to get some custom trees in here once the hard district is all sorted. Now I continued going down this way and eventually settled upon this cliffside area, and that's where I sort of rather uncreatively named cliffside, and I got going here. So as you can see, I've got my stables which come up here. I need to still do a lot of work around this area, which I'm gonna probably do over the next couple of videos. I just want to kind of like build a few more custom trees and just sort of like embed this area more into the area, make it less look like it's unfinished. And this is the sort of area that I chose to settle in, and this was the first build that I did, my little home on the cliffside. As you can see, it's got the bushes in and the various like little stations and things and stuff, and this was all done within the first week. And if you can remember, I actually started my first ever video, gathering the items that you see in my help inventory at the moment, and also on me, because I did a lot of grinding and things in the first week before I made a video. And actually by day 3 I'd already got all netherite gear, just purely because I wanted to sort of get a head start and be able to like do these videos without having to worry too much about resource gathering and stuff. And this is sort of like one of my favorite areas. It's like the little wood shop area, top like little wood cutting area sort of thing, and I've got like these trees that kind of makes you feel as though this is like in the treetops. And I've got 3 trees here. Well, this is a bush, so I've got 2 trees here and then a tree here, and that's what I need to do. I need to add some more trees, which I've already marked along. As you can see, I've got some ideas for where I'm going to put the trees. I have had to kill some of the mobs that I've got here because of some of the lag issues that we've been having. Then I've just got a little sort of personal farm here, just to sort of like make it a bit more aesthetic. I've got a cactus farm and the pumpkin and melon farm. So these were all part of videos that I've done. You saw that in a video where I think I was wrangling villagers. I've got villagers in here, resource gathering and things, and then I set up a little mine under here, which leads down into a deep dark area, but no ancient city. No need to show you down there because it's not all that great. Over here I've got my iron farm, which is just producing me enough iron for me. I don't need an extravagant amount of iron. It's all just nice and just chugging along there. So as you can see, I've got that going there. Here is the main hub for my shopping area. I've still not done the roof. That is something that I've got to remember to do. I keep forgetting to do that. But this is what I first built, and this kind of like made the style of what I was going to go for this particular build, which is the warehouse. And as you remember, I built this centered around the wind, the breezes, because I got that as a date. And then this is the sort of room where I built the nether portal for the warehouse, and that goes to the big thing that we did earlier on in today's video. I decorated this, and I kind of wanted it in this sort of style of Bioshock, which I really do actually quite like, and I kind of wanted to sort of keep similar aesthetic. And these are where I will, like, it's just kind of like keeping that idea of the trial chambers in consideration. And then we go on to the sort of more generic style trial chamber, which I am still going to develop in a way which it's a bit more aesthetic, where it's not just all of these bare walls of tough and that sort of thing. Although, to be fair, they haven't actually done a bad job in decorating these. This is just sort of my sort of storage area. As you can see, it's a bit messy at the moment, which is another task that I have yet to do. That's really it for the warehouse. This is where I spent most of my time over the past month or so, I believe. I can't remember when I first started building here. I'd have to check the videos. It may be at least 4 weeks ago that I started really developing this area. Maybe even a little bit longer. I'm not sure. But this is coming along nicely, and this will just be developed on and off. And I am hoping, and I know I keep saying this in some videos, but I am really hoping to get started with doing streams, so some of the stuff can be done on camera still, but during streams and things. So let's venture forth and actually explore the shopping district a little bit. I think it's prudent to start the tour of the shopping district, even though we did have a little look at some of it, at the guild, which is actually the first build of this particular region, and it's like the community hub for KarotKraft, and I really did enjoy building this and showing that to everyone. This was where we distributed the Daves in that wonderful little community event that kind of brought everybody together, and it was like the first time we had almost everybody back on the server that would hear from the start to have the Daves distributed. And I have to say, the uptake of the Daves has been amazing. There's been so many shops pop up, and people have really been taking into getting the Daves all done and everything, and that's just been such a nice thing to see, and everybody really enjoyed being able to press the button and get the noise and everything going. Somebody's taken away that one there, but oh well. And then we got the diamond one, which does this different one. So that was really, really cool to see, and I really did enjoy building this. I still have stuff to do on it. I need to do some texturing and things, but we of course also have this, which is the blast off game that we created as a little joint thing together, and then I set about creating like these pictures for them so that we had a good place to play and figure out how we would do that. I'm going to show some footage of us sort of doing that, and just some like little funny clips of us going through some of the things and teaching some of the people how to do that. So I hope you enjoy that.
Yeah.
I went up here. Is that right? Am I meant to be doing this?
Yeah. If that's the platform you want to be on.
I don't know. I just went up it.
Basically, our goal is just to knock the other two off.
Yes.
How do we actually use this breeze thingy-majiggies? Because I've never used one.
You
So you
right click,
and then it
Point and
pushes.
click.
It basically,
aim and click, aim and right click.
At the person.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, blast off. No, Satan, you just blew Satan, you just blew your teammate off.
Oh, I didn't realise he was on my team.
Can we reset that? Reset.
I thought it was just against
Reset.
everyone.
No, it's
For
like
God's sake, Satan.
I didn't know.
that is so
don't.
funny.
Could you not tell
I
that the
did.
colours are the same?
No.
Yeah, the
I'm sorry.
platforms. The back of the platform is the same
Oh yeah.
on each one.
It
They've
is.
got blue, we've got yellow.
Oh okay. I thought it was. Oh, sorry.
It was
Start
the-
again.
Honestly.
I'm so glad I'm recording that, because I literally just watched you turn around and aim at KM.
I want that to go on YouTube so badly. That was brilliant.
Once all of the Daves were distributed, people set off building their shops, or at least the pop-up shops. But I decided that because I had stock for these, and I already had a plan after I did a deal with Snaptin, I built the first official shop, and I absolutely love this thing. It's a small build, but in the grand scheme of things, it's got so much detail, and I collaborated with Myrna to do these banners. And I still have stuff to do, like I've got to get the armor stands up for the various different uniforms that I plan on doing, and that sort of stuff. And we just got some stock going here, and I am getting sales from these, so that's nice. And then we got Fabrizi here as well. So I really did enjoy building this and getting that together. But that is the Wind Charge Emporium. And then obviously I can't just walk by this without acknowledging it. This is the library, which I did in the last episode. This, to me, is one of the best builds that I've done. I know it's not finished 100% yet, but I already do like it. And there have been people that have been coming in and doing their parts to it as well. So if I go up here, for example, I know that Spousal has taken the top floor for her books, which is just amazing. We've got the Plains and Savannah books, and I've told her that she can build up here as well, so she can do that. But I just love what she's been doing and getting that, and she's got the books already there. We have Marsha here as well with the desert and snow books, so she's got the desert one down here. I imagine she at some point will come up here and build something, or she also could choose to do a different room and just have this as a sort of way to get up into there. She's got painting up as well. Marsha's incredibly talented at doing interiors and also building exteriors. And then down in the depths of the library, I need to sort this out so that it's not like really obnoxiously the floor down below. We've got this swamp area for the swamp books, which is like Mending, Respiration, and Depth Strider. And ooh, what's that? Do we have the Deep Dark under the library? No. Swift Sneak books. So we've got to sneak. Let's get down here and see what's down here. Ooh, this is interesting. Diamonds in the wall. There's the Shrieker, and there is the Shulker. Oh dear, we need to be careful. Swift Sneak. So there are the Swift Sneak books. I'm going to get out of here before something sets off. Okay. Snow shop, which is this lovely little snow thing. I'm actually really interested with these because Timmy, for example, is the one that's done these, and he's kind of created it. So you see here, this down arrow. If I go down here, oh no, I go down here. There's powdered snow buckets, which is nice. He's managed to get some of them. And then coming through over here, you've got snowballs, snow blocks, and I don't know what's going down here. I don't think he's got the ice. I don't think he's got the ice one. But this is really quite cool. Over here, we've got where the wood collective is going to be. And I don't want to do too much about this because I'm going to like look into that a bit more in the next episode, where I'll probably be doing my wood shop thing. So I'm going to do that. I just was waiting for the perimeter fence to come up. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit later when I get round to moving the wood permit or wood Dave thing over. So what's really interesting is a lot of the ones that have already been built, I've put that billboard up because I did not like the side of the thing. But we've got this candle here, which I did show off in a previous video, which looks amazing. And then we got the bee shop, which again I've showed off in a previous video. And then we've got this, which is the banners and the rocket shop, which I think is absolutely amazing. This is incredible, and I did help Myrna with a hint of the thing. Like, I suggested putting these up here, but then she's gone in and made it look really nice with like the way they are laid out and everything. Like, this one comes down a bit more so you can see more of the designs. She did all of this. She put the banners in item frames and that sort of thing and made it look like it was a little shop, that sort of stuff. And yeah, and she's just got all of these going here. And if we go up into here, we've got the custom room, which for some reason it's been spelled with 2 M's. I don't know, but oh well. And this is like, I don't know why she's got a book and quill in there, but she has. And this is where you can place your orders for various things. And then we've got this little room, which is where her workshop is. And we got like she's got like a different coloured shulkers and things like that there as well. And it just was a lovely little build that came across. It was kind of like between 3 people that did like helped with this. So Myrna and Mitch built the like sort of outside, and then I came along and gave some pointers for doing the interior and that, and then Myrna came and did her own interior here with the rocket shop, which I think is adorable. Got like the little bushes, or as Kratos likes to say, the bushes in there, which I kind of think just adds that little extra thing there. So that's really nice. Good job, Myrna, and I am so happy that you managed to figure out some of the interiors and get them done yourself. And you also came up with the idea for the interior down for the Swift Sneak books. Here is the terracotta shop, which I believe Doodoo made the sort of initial thing, and then like the people from the Terracotta Collective have come in and put their wares in the shop and everything. But this looks amazing as well. And I know I keep saying amazing a lot, but it just is. Look at this glass table. Like, it does look good. It looks good. And like, you've got the armor stands and that sort of stuff and things. And I just think everybody is so creative on this server. It's unreal. And then we got the beacon shop, which again, minus the backside, the front looks really good as well. And I really do like this design. It's kind of just really nice and great. We've got the concrete shop as well going. What's this shop? Huh? So that is a lot of the builds for the shopping district coming along. This is going to be the location of where I'm going to be building the museum, which again is another project that I've got in the works, ready to go. Hopefully at some point I will eventually do it and it will look amazing. And we got the trial room in that we excavated all down there, which again I've got to do stuff with and that, but no, it's looking like it's getting on really quite well. I've also been doing a bit of terraforming around here to keep that going. I haven't forgotten that I did plan on like locating to a different sort of area at some point. I think I am going to do it. I'm just not 100% sure yet. Or whether or not I'm just going to develop Cliffside a lot more. That's something that I've just got to figure out. But, well, that is all I have time for today's episode. I've not been able to go around more of the actual people's bases, unfortunately, because I have run out of time. But I will be back and we should hopefully do some more base tours and that sort of thing. But in the next episode, we are going to probably be playing a bit of TCG. And I've got this here. So until next time, I shall see you later. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button, as well as leave a comment and tell me what you thought of it. I really do appreciate it. Also, if you could give me a subscribe, that would be also greatly appreciated too. Bye.